What's crack-a-lack, and I'm Slices. Today we're going over the Season 3 mid-season patch notes. Let's get into this. So right off the bat, General. Another Amazonian joins the multiverse. Nubia is now available and can be purchased with Gleamium or a character ticket. She can be purchased for 6,000 fighter currency starting October 18. So this is Nubia. Absolutely insane. We have a new queue introducing Wacky Weekend queue, only available on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, but will be available for a limited time. With the launch of this patch, the Wacky Weekend queue features a randomized assortment of specialty game modes, including volleyball, spotlight, kart race, 3v1, counter, splat, and more. So these are all, if you didn't know, and if you don't play the Rift mode, these are all mini games in the Rift mode that everybody has been wanting in a queue, and now you can play against, actual players. I can't wait to play the volleyball game mode. And the 3v1 one definitely looks interesting. New queue, introducing a new casual queue with low intensity game modes. The casual queue will launch a 2-player versus 2 bots game mode. Okay. Rifts, the Hunter on the Trail PvE Rift is now available. The Haunted Megamix PvE Rift has been added and will unlock later in the season, so this is the Halloween event. I'm definitely hyped for that, because if you didn't know, they also announced Scooptober, and we're going to be able to watch Scooby-Doo shows, all that, for 48 hours. I believe it's on the 29th and 30th, I could be wrong, 28th, around that time. Now on to, skipping over the Rift update, let's go to events. The Dia de los Muertos verse event is now available, definitely hyped. Halloween crossover costume bash event will be released later in the season. So as you can see, the characters are all dressed as each other. You have Banana Guard as Marvin, Superman, Bugs Bunny, Steve and Shaggy, Batman and Joker, Tom and Jerry, and a hidden one, Jason. I can't wait to see that one later on. New event theming. Now during major events, the home screen will get a new look to pair with the event theme, starting with the Halloween crossover costume bash. I don't even think they showed it off during the Into the Verse stream, so I'm definitely hyped. Now onto maps. New maps, the city of Townville 1v1, the one that I've been waiting for. The Destroyed Townsville is finally in the game. Trophy's Edge 3, horizontally moving middle platform. Dexter's Laboratory 3, space and beach. Let's see, this is for custom games if you want to read over that. Water tower change, like all these map changes, I'll let y'all, look at that. Okay, matchmaking map pool changes. For ranked, we have the City of Townsville 1v1 has been added to the 1v1 queue. Dexter's Lab 3 has been added to the 2v2 queue. Beach has been added to the 2v2 queue. Trophy's Edge 3 has been added to the 1v1 and 2v2 queues. Space has been added to the 1v1 and 2v2 queues, and this is for ranked. And these are the unranked stages. We also have training mode changes. You'll be able to refill dodge meter, instant cooldowns, character specific toggles such as Shaggy Infinite Rage, Finn Coin Count, Iron Giant Instant Rage, Samurai Jack Infinite Focus, Joker's Wild Card Behavior, and Velma Instant Mystery Machine. So that's actually really cool. These are some general combat changes. Ground forward dodges that do not successfully dodge an attack now have an additional 10 frames of recovery before the fighter can perform another action. Recovery lag on successful dodges is unchanged. Ground forward dodge immunity hitbox size has been increased to make successful dodges more likely. Upon a successful hit, victim fighters will now hold their active pose for a longer duration. This will address issues where fighters transitioned into their hit react animation, causing an attack to appear to hit from much farther than intended. Multiple attacks have received hitbox sizing passes. That's absolutely hype, with more coming in the future patch. And that is most likely going to be Season 4. They're probably going to roll that out on day 1. Automatic texts that occur near terrain corners will no longer send fighters off the side of the map. Fixed an issue where certain input settings would not properly change certain attacks. And last but not least, before the characters, we have perks. Troll Tactics no longer triggers if taunting immediately after using another taunt. Now onto the character changes. This is the meat and potatoes. I don't know if I'm using that phrase right, but anyways, let's get into it. First up, we have Agent Smith, air/ground neutral special hitbox size adjusted to better match visuals. Hand cannon perk hitbox adjusted to better match visuals. Air/ground size special hitbox size adjusted to better match visuals. And ground down special agent projectile hitbox size increase. So pretty much overall, they just fix his hitboxes. And that's what they're going to do for the whole cast. So pretty much Agent Smith, he can't really do loops as consistently as before. He's going to have to actually zone, get more spacing in between him and the opponent, which is what I love to see. Aria, air/ground, side special, the dagger dash, hit stun reduced, air/ground, side special, cooldown, movement increase, okay. This is what I want to see. Banana guard, general, ground movement speed increased to 2100 from 1775. That is a huge change in movement speed, which is absolutely crazy. Ground up attack, fixed an incorrect update listed in recent patch on hit cancel window advanced 4 frames. So pretty much, right, that combo that they showed off in the Into the Verse, not the one recently, but the one before, they showed off a combo. I think it was Nair into jab, up tilt, Nair, Sair, which was not true for a while, but now it is. We have the Iron Temple perk, projectile shield activation, advanced 2 frames. Now onto Batman, which judging by this giant list, geez Louise. Ground side attack 1, on whiff cancel window, delayed 7 frames, amazing. Ground side attack 2, on hit cancel window into dodge, delayed 17 frames. Hit stun increased. Ground up attack, on hit cancel window, advanced 13 frames. So pretty much you'll be able to do more air combos instead of, staying pretty much horizontal. We have ground down attack, on hit cancel window into neutral attack removed. On hit cancel window into jump removed. Air/ground neutral attack. Cooldown refund from collecting battering reduced to 50% max cooldown from 65% max cooldown. Battering cooldown increased to 2 seconds by 2 seconds. Air up attack. Second hit knockback reduced to 1550 from 1650. Second hit on hit weakened debuff removed. Ground up special on whiff cancel window delayed 7 frames. Air/ground side special. Grapple hook aim speed increased. Air/ground neutral special bat bomb cooldown increased by 4 seconds overall. I'm liking these changes. I'm liking them. I'm gonna have to see them in game, of course, but overall, pretty good. Pretty good. Ground up attack for Beetlejuice. Uncharged knockback scaling increased to 18 from 16.5. Visuals updated to better match the hitbox. Ground down special. Knockback increased to 2000 from 1850. So I think it might be a kill move. I think it might be a kill move overall. But we'll see. Black Adam, ground dash attack, hitbox startup window reduced 4 frames to better match visuals. Yes, Bugs Bunny, air up attack. We have damage reduced to 9 from 10. Hit pause reduced. Air/ground down special. Projectile that travels through the tunnel will reset their hit history, allowing them to hit fighters that have already dodged the attack. Okay, that's pretty good. My main issue with Bugs Bunny is the power of that up air. That up air's power and knockback is crazy. Finn. Yikers, Finn, I think Finn got a complete change, right? Finn's kit has been adjusted to focus more on being an anti-zoner assassin while changing the properties of aerial up special to help reduce the strong effectiveness of very early KO combos. General, ground movement speed increased to 2250 from 2025, so pretty much they're trying to make him like beta. They're trying to make Finn like beta, which is pretty interesting. Ground dash attack, first hit now more consistently combos in the second hit. We have ground side attack 1, maximum charge time reduced to 1.25 seconds from 1.50. Maximum charge time reduced to 1.25 from 150 for ground neutral attack. Ground up attack, same thing. Uncharged knockback scaling reduced to 15 from 20.5. Knockback charge multiplier increased to 1.25 from 1.0. We have ground down attack. First hit, more consistently combos in the second hit. Movement increased. Maximum charge time reduced to 1.25 from 1.50. Air neutral attack, knockback reduced to 2450 from 2650. Air side attack 1, now more consistently combos into air side attack 2. Ground side special, on hit cancel window advanced 10 frames. Air/ground neutral special, maximum charge time reduced to 1.25 seconds from 1.50 seconds. And finally, air/ground up special, attack properties have been updated to a single hit knockback away from Finn from a multi-hit vacuum. So if you didn't know, Finn vacuum, his backpack used to vacuum. Now they're moving away from that, and it's more of a get off me tool, I think, which which I kind of like more. I kind of want to see where that goes. We have knockback influence multiplier increased to 1.2 from 1.0 and no longer launches fin forward. All right, pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. Now onto the gizmo. Air/ground neutral attack. Arrows fired in the air now ignore platform collision. Arrows fired on the ground unchanged. Ground side special. Car explosion damage reduced to 15 from 24. Air down special. Knockback angle made more downward. All right. Now onto Harley. Oh my days. Is forever. Harley's playstyle has been adjusted from the one-dimensional form of aggression prior to this patch to a proper mix of aggression, combos, and being able to be an anti-tank assassin. General, ground movement speed increased to 2200 from 1975. Wait, that's actually a pretty big change. What the heck? Ground side attack 1. Hitbox adjusted to better match the visuals, and that's pretty much the same for attack 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wait, oh no, not 4. Okay, damage increased to 5 from 4, and knockback scaling increased to 22 from 20 for his ground side attack 4. Ground neutral attack now breaks armor. Ground up attack, active hitbox duration increased 2 frames to better match visuals. Ground down attack, knockback increased to 1750 from 1650. Knockback scaling increased to 18 from 10. Knockback angle made more horizontal. We have air side attack 1. Knockback angle made more downward to allow ground bounce combos. Hitbox adjusted to better match the visuals. Air side attack 2. The knockback increased to 1700 from 1550. Okay. Okay. A knockback angle made more horizontal to prevent ground bounce. This is to prevent an instant tech after air side attack 1. Alright. Air neutral attack hitbox removed from Harley's head. We have air/ground neutral special. Cooldown ammo removed. Overall cooldown reduced to 8 seconds from 12 seconds. Bat doll projectile now ignores platform collision when colliding with platforms from below. Air/ground side special. Pressing the attack or special button while firing the boxing glove projectile up to 23 frames earlier. That's crazy. That's a crazy change. Air/ground down special. Hitbox more accurately matches the visuals. Those are the words that I love to see. Shout out MultiVersus. Shout out Player First Games. I love these hitbox changes. I love how they're rolling them out slowly and we don't have to wait. We don't have to wait for, Agent Smith. We don't have to wait for Harley. That's really good. Iron Giant. Rage air/ground side special. Plasma orb projectile now ignores platform collision. Jake. I wanted to main Jake for a while. And honestly, he's still lacking in a lot of ways. But these are the changes they're going to give him. So ground up attack fixed an issue where Jake's hand was not properly becoming invulnerable above 50% charge. Air up attack 2, damage increased to 7 from 6. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like just Jake is lacking overall. But Jason got some huge changes. He got that care package. Anyways, let's get into it. General, fix an issue where buffering dodge out of some attacks would dodge the wrong direction. Ground dash attack, projectile shield startup window reduced 2 frames. Hitbox startup window reduced 1 frame. Ground neutral attack, that's the axe slam onto the ground. Knockback increased to 1750 from 1300, so I think it might kill. Might not, but it had some huge knockback. Charge knockback multiplier decreased to 1.5 from 2.0. Okay, so pretty much when you charge it, it's not going to knock back as much as it would. Okay. On whiff, cancel window advanced 6 frames. Ground side attack 3, that's the throw. Knockback scaling increased from 16 to 20. Ground up attack, that's the bed. On hit, cancel window delayed by 1 frame. On a whiff, cancel window advanced 8 frames. Fixed an issue where bed was trapping people in hit stun and not connecting when hitting below a platform. VFX adjusted to better match visuals. Oh, I love those words. Okay. Ground up attack, that is, what is that? Ground down attack, that's the stomp. Startup window decreased 1 frame. Knockback angle made more upward. Knockback increased to 1800 from 1250. Knockback scaling increased to 14.5 from 14, and movement increased. Air neutral attack, knockback angle made more downward to allow ground bounces. Honestly, I don't know. I'm pretty iffy on that. I'm going to have to actually try Jason myself. But overall, I wanted Nair to become a move that's more, I don't know. I feel like that just feels like a cheap way to beat around the bush. Because I feel like Nair is just not a good move overall. But we'll see. We'll try him out. Air down attack. Startup window decreased 3 frames. Oh, it's faster now. Ground neutral special shout attack. So that's, when you charge up the rage and then you just do neutral special. That's pretty much it. Hitbox startup window reduced 1 frame. Hitbox size increased to better match the visuals. Damage increased to 7 from 5. And now applies a stun debuff on hit. Air/ground side special. Knockback scaling reduced to 15 from 19.5. Now consumes rage buff. It's supposed to consume rage buff. I'm glad it's finally in the game. Ground down special. This is the final one. Fixed an issue where sleeping bag was doing 0 damage to enemies hit by a thrown sleeping bag. On whiff cancel window advanced 45 frames. That's pretty much 2 whole seconds. If you didn't know, sleeping bag was like the most dookiest move in the entire game. If you got hit by it, you're kind of weird, again, no lie. But anyways, that's just me. And capture hitbox size increased. Yeah, this is gonna be a demon move, like actually. LeBron, air/ground side special, fixed an issue where LeBron could get infinite dunks under certain conditions. Morty, air/ground neutral attack. Snake projectiles now ignore platform collision. Air/ground up attack. Snake projectiles now ignore platform collision. Air/ground neutral special. Grenade explosion knockback scaling reduced to 20 from 29. And finally, ground side special now splits enemy Morty grenades. A hitbox adjusted to better match the visuals. On hit weaken debuff removed. I love to see that. Now Rain DZ, the Rain Dog. Ground neutral attack. Air version unchanged. On hit cancel window advanced to 13 frames. Projectile spawn location moved lower. Rain Dog now moves forward during the attack. Fixed an issue where Rain Dog could not change facing during the first 4 frames. Air/ground neutral special. Tether pull activation advanced 4 frames. Tether no longer attaches to Watermelon Steven. Ground side special. On hit cancel window advanced 4 frames. Knockback angle made more vertical. Wait, ground side special. Oh, that's the little leap forward. More vertical. That's interesting. Ground up special. Fixed an issue where the crystal would fire while in limbo state, like in Taz's stomach. Fixed an issue where the crystal would stop firing once it returns to terrain after drifting away from terrain. Fixed an issue where the crystal would appear to fire when it is not hovering over terrain. Fixed an issue where the crystal would not fire when spawned near platform ledges. Air up special adjusted travel speed when thrown up or down. Air/ground down special. Fireball projectile now ignores platform collision when colliding with platforms from below. Okay, now on to Rick. Rick also got a huge change. This patch addresses Rick's Meeseeks usage issue, as well as inconsistencies with combo starters. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. General ground movement speed increased to 2050 from 1775. Why is he quicker? Ground side attack 1 on whiff cancel window advanced 12 frames. Ground side attack 3. Oh man, Rick players are eating right now. Rocket projectile now ignores platform collision. You know, that's a good change. That's a good change. Ground up attack. That's the whip. First hit now more consistently combos into second hit. First hit pause reduced. Ground down attack now has a hitbox on Rick's hand that combos into fart bomb projectile. Fart bomb projectile now breaks armor. That's awesome. Air/ground neutral attack. Attack momentum can now carry Rick off platforms. That's huge. Air side attack. On hit cancel window into portal advanced 2 frames. Now ignores player collision during movement. Ground neutral special. All commands now have a hitbox on Rick's hand. Golf Meeseeks can now reflect ally projectiles to redirect them. Fix an issue where Golf Meeseeks would not swing his club while reflecting a projectile. New ground. Oh, this is a new move. New ground neutral special cooldown. Rick can now use this attack on cooldown to utilize a hitbox on his hand and give commands to idle Meeseeks. Okay. Air/ground side special. Projectile that travels through a portal will reset their hit history, allowing them to hit fighters that have already dodged the attack. Air/ground down special. Ally Morphize buff no longer increases damage dealt. Increased knockback unchanged. Ally Morphized. Morphize? Am I saying that right? Ally Morphize buff now increases fighter weight 15 units. That's awesome. Samurai Jack, air/ground side special hitbox now extended, so Jack is less likely to teleport through incoming projectiles. We have the Shaxter like dude. General, sandwich item now ignores platform collision while thrown. Passive, fixed an issue where Shaggy could not use instant aerial dodge rage side special. Ground side attack 1, on whiff cancel window delayed 2 frames. Ground up special, on the whiff cancel window delayed 7 frames. Air down special. Shaggy can now grab enemy fighters during attack startup, carrying victims into his ground slam. What is that? I need to see this in game. Rage air/ground side special, on hit weakened debuff removed. Yes. Rage air down special. Shaggy can now grab enemy fighters during attack startup. Okay, that's interesting. We have Steven Universe, air neutral attack on whiff. So this is the move that everybody's been complaining about, me included. Like, this move is just overused. Hopefully they changed it. On whiff, cancel window delayed 5 frames. Charge max damage multiplier reduced to 2.0 from 3.0. Fixed an issue where this attack would not destroy certain projectiles. Air up attack. Knockback scaling reduced to 16.5 from 18.5. Air/ground neutral special knockback reduced to 1750 from 1800. Knockback scaling reduced to 18.5 from 21. Cooldown increased to 20 seconds from 16 seconds. And air/ground up special. On hit cancel window delayed 5 frames. On hit or on whiff cancel window delayed 5 frames. Now we have Stripe. If you know me, I used to be, a Stripe main here and there. Of course, I'm not a Stripe main now. I'm more of a Marvin main. But anyways, this looks like Bomb Dynamite is finally getting a nerf. We have explosion hitbox size reduced. Explosion hitbox damage reduced to 7. Traveling hitbox duration reduced 20 frames. Traveling hitbox damage reduced to 3. And ammo cooldown increased to 15 seconds from 12.5 seconds. I feel like my issue with Dynamite is just, well, first off, with how much damage it does and how much knockback it does, I feel like Stripes get it too often. That was my big issue. I think Boom Boom Bounce still needs a looking at. Because you can reduce Stripe's bomb damage to 1, and Boom Boom Bounce will actually do crazy things for that move. Anyways, Superman ground side special. Superman is now immune to projectiles while teleporting to his attack location. We have huge Taz changes. Ground neutral attack. Spit projectile now ignores platform collision. Ground up attack. First hit now more consistently combos into second hit. Air/ground side special. Hitbox now better matches visuals. Hurtbox position updated, so it is no longer drifted behind the tornado. Air/ground neutral special. Fix an issue where Taz grab would not break armor. Air/ground up special. First hit now more consistently combos into follow-up hits. Air/ground up special on cooldown. First hit now more consistently combos into second hit. And finally, air/ground down special. Boot projectile lifetime increased to 1 second from 0.5 seconds. Boot projectile now applies tasty debuff on hit. Boot projectile now ignores platform collision. And finally, on hit cancel window advanced 4 frames. This is awesome. Quite awesome. How many more do we have? Oh, not even that many, to be honest. Now we're on to the Joker. With the reduction to the Joker's jab-focused gameplay, it was pretty jab-focused. I can't even lie. The playstyle became one-dimensional and very defensive. These changes hope to improve his approach game and introduce new combo routes while also reducing some of his ladder power. He did have ladder power. He does have ladder power. Anyways, let's get into this. Ground dash attack, hit pause reduced. Air/ground neutral attack. Hitbox added to the Joker's hand while he throws a card. Now moves the Joker forward. He has a new neutral attack on cooldown. The Joker can now use his attack on cooldown to swipe his hand without throwing a card. That is interesting. You see, Marvin needs that for his ground side special. He needs something because the fact that you can use ground side special and do nothing else with that input throughout the rest of the game is kind of weird. I can't even lie. Ground side attack 1, forward movement. Oh, so side attack 1 and 2, forward movement increased, and for 2, knockback angle made more horizontal. Ground up attack, forward movement increased. Whiff, on whiff, cancel window delay 10 frames. Ground down attack, hitbox added to the Joker's hand when the teeth are thrown. Now moves the Joker forward. Teeth projectiles spawn advance 2 frames. Teeth projectile now better combos into subsequent hits. We have air side attack. Startup window before charge reduced 4 frames. Ground side special now moves the Joker backwards when rocket projectile is launched. Knockback increased to 2150 from 1800. Ground down special. What is the ground down? Oh yeah, that's the Jack in the Box. Yeah, Jack in the Box hitbox size increased. Cannot fire startup window reduced. Wait, cannot fire startup window reduced 12 frames. So pretty much because Jack in the Box was a move that no Joker used. I feel like just the startup window was just overall really bad. Hopefully this makes it better. Air down special, that's the little air fart thing. Startup window increased 2 frames. Knockback influence multiplier increased to 1.5 from 1.0. Air neutral special, that's the I don't even know anymore. Knockback angle made more downward. Air up attack, that's the balloon. Air up special, that's the balloon. Uncharged knockback reduced to 1600 from 1750. On hit and on whiff cancel window delayed until after the Joker releases the balloon. Joker's wild perk. Card knockback scaling reduced to 19 from 21. I mean, honestly, for the Joker, I think I'd change how often they get Joker's wild card, because I feel like it's pretty often that a Joker gets it. The Powerpuff Girls. Aerial combat has been improved to allow more unique aerial combo routes and more aggressive gameplay in the air overall to better match the grounded game as and more aggressive gameplay in the air overall to better match their grounded game as very light but hyper Rushtown assassins. So we have Powerpuff Girls, Tom and Jerry. Okay, yeah, we're pretty much towards the end. First off, the general change. Visuals have been updated to better feature the leading girl. Bubbles leader airspeed buff reduced to 10% from 15. Ground speed buff unchanged. Ground down attack, damage reduced to 6 from 11. Okay. Ground down attack, that's good, honestly. Air neutral attack, damage reduced to 5 from 9. Knockback increased to 26 from 1400. Knockback increased to 2600 from 1400. Knockback scaling reduced to 2 from 7. Wait, what was I reading? What the heck? Okay, knockback angle made more horizontal. Hitstorm reduced. Knockback influence multiplier increased to 1.5 from 1.0. On hit cancel window advanced 5 frames. We have air/ground neutral special with Blossom. Knockback increased to 2800 from 2600. Knockback angle made more horizontal. Knockback influence multiplier increased to 2.0 from 1.5. On hit cancel window delayed 12 frames. Air/ground neutral special for Bubbles. Reflect hitbox duration increased 5 frames. Air side special. Each girl now causes a different knockback angle on hit. Girls no longer bounce backward on hit. Dash hitbox armor break removed. And fixed an issue where platforms would prevent the girls from traveling a full distance. Air/ground up special with Blossom. Travel distance reduced. Air/ground up special with Bubbles. Travel distance increased. Air down special. Fix an issue where using aerial down specials near the ground allowed an infinite aerial down special attack. Acrobatic perk. On whiff cancel window delayed 8 frames. A repeat move lockout increased to 20 frames from 8 frames. Okay. Now onto the Tom and Jerry, because one problem with Tom and Jerry, I'd say, was the fact that you can go from up tilt to Jerry shot to up tilt to Jerry shot. And right off the bat, ground up attack, on hit cancel window is now limited to specific actions. That's amazing. That's amazing right off the bat they addressed it. That's crazy. Ground up special, rocket projectile now ignores platform collision. Alright. Interesting. We have Velma change. Air/ground down special. Book projectile now ignores platform collision. So a lot of these projectiles don't. Okay. That's interesting. Wonder Woman. Ground dash attack. On whiff cancel. Wait. We finally have Wonder Woman nerfs. This is huge. Like, put it in the history books. Wonder Woman finally got nerfed after so many patches. Anyways, ground dash attack. On whiff cancel window delayed 4 frames. Ground side attack 1. That's her jab. On a whiff cancel window delayed 10 frames. Air down attack, hitbox size adjusted so is less likely to hit above Wonder Woman. And finally, ground up special, removed ability to fast fall and land cancel to interrupt the attack early. Alright, this was a long patch. I'm scared for the next characters to come out because we're going to be here for a while talking about these character changes. Golly, crazy stuff. Anyways, what did y'all think about this patch? Honestly, I think the patch is pretty good. I kind of liked it. I like this patch. I can't wait to try out Banana Guard. I cannot wait to try out Jason. Marvin didn't get any changes, sadly. I think he has a lot of issues. I think Marvin still has a bunch of issues. Like his, bubble not going through enemies when you bubble certain projectiles. Ground side special on cooldown should do something, not just be a button that doesn't do anything. It's kind of weird. But anyways, that's just me. More combo routes also would be, I wouldn't mind. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. If you haven't already, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. We're on the road to 1K subs and it would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Peace.